and welcome back to Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. Last time, we went through December, and the previous time we went through November, so the logical course of actions just keep going as we are, and just do the next month after December, whichever month that actually is. Now, I did discover off-screen that you can actually name characters. I don't know why I didn't think of that, but apparently there is a way. I might show it at the end, but there is actually a way to rename characters, so that's pretty cool. I don't remember which AI characters went with last time, so I just picked 3 kind of random. Wow, my turn order sucks this time. I'm going last each turn. But hey, it doesn't matter because I'm playing everybody. Let's see, I tried scanning in more Amiibo, but I'm not sure if that actually did anything. I scanned them into the Plaza, the little hub area, but I'm not sure how to get them into the actual game. I'm gonna probably experiment with it here. I see this is just Rosie and Goldie, and probably, yeah, Stitches, so yeah, nothing has actually changed, so I have to figure out a way to set everything up. An hour and 15 minutes. The funny part is, you know, you can set an hour-long time limit, meaning you'd have to, like, get a 10-minute extension. It's kind of awkward. Actually, this month seems pretty boring, so I don't think it'll probably take that long to get through it. Yay, good roll right off the bat. There's a lot of mail today, so I helped out as a temporary postal worker. I can't spell, apparently. I can read and not talk right now. One of those days, huh? Wait, I rolled a... wait, why is she standing over there? Because I thought I landed on that space. Oh well. So, bad, good. Let's go here. That's how I decide things. Looks like someone bought a book that I introduced on my blog. Okay. Yeah, we saw that one already. Oh well. They're starting to repeat events, but hey. Who cares? It's like, it's better just seeing the same animation over again like a Mario Party. Maybe she's just standing in the sideline because, you know, to keep them from crashing into each other. We'll have to see when we play that character. Having to switch between actually tapping the gamepad and switching to using Amiibo is actually kind of throwing me off, as I've always said, actually. As far as Nook is doing manual labor, on another note. Hey, one day off. Friday the 2nd. Girl number 3's turn. Kinda wish I went in order, to be honest. Well, gee, I wonder what way I should go this time. I remember there being another path, actually. They were so surprised they gave me money. Surprise money, to be precise. Yeah, I don't remember this little path being here, or am I just forgetting? Yeah, I'm probably just forgetting. Because we spent like an hour, 2 hours. Well, again, obvious choice is obvious. Let's go down. Some of these events take a long time to load. My first dream of the year was a really happy dream. I have a feeling it's going to be a good year. Papa and Sippity Bunny just cruising in the background. Not conspicuous in the slightest. Happy, bells, sad. Happy. One thing I do like over this game, like in this game of Mario Party, is it's a lot easier to split off from the group, I guess you could say. Because Mario Party tends to end up being kind of a herd game, and this game is actually pretty individual. Everyone's just off doing their own thing, basically. Ooh, Nook is not happy. I kind of wish your character could catch a cold. I think that could be kind of an interesting mechanic. If your characters could get sick. And like, how would that affect you for starters? But, I don't know, maybe you could move as much or something. Like, turn reduction. I figured you'd do the same for me, apparently not. I don't know, maybe there's an element of karma. Maybe She'll get repaid at some point, but I'm not counting on it. Snow is piling up, so I decided to build a snow bunny. Turned out cuter than I thought it would. He looks so proud of the fact that he built a snow bunny. 6. Wow, this is going to be a high-scoring game, I can already tell. The blue rose that finally bloomed. Actually, blue roses are incredibly hard to find in these games. I should have probably pointed that out last time that dialogue showed up. Yeah, it's really hard to actually find a blue rose in this game. I mean, in these games, being the entire series. Wow, Nook is just getting comboed today. Always burns the toast. Isn't that just a regular toaster then? Haha. You made it to the end of the first week. Good work. Stock market opens next week, and that'll be tons of fun. Enjoy! So just same old, but except it's a little, I don't know, this looks snowier. I don't know if it's just me. Same shtick as always. I wonder how tedious this will feel by the end of the 12th month. If I'll feel completely burnt out on the game. I don't know, I'm not sure if I would. This early on in the game, I'm like, screw it. Turnips. Why not? I mean, turnips can be really good, as we've seen twice now. We've had huge landslide victories because of the turnips selling really well. Like the one guy who sold his turnips for like a ridiculous amount of money in that first board. I think it was turnips, or was it just a random space? Because if it was a random space, that'd be even weirder. So I'm singing in front of the station to make some pocket change and get some practice in. All I got was dirty looks. Story of my life. Except not singing, just talking to myself. 5. Got a 5-er. Wow, this is like the unlucky round right now. Went for train ride, but I lost my ticket. I had to buy another one. What a waste of bells. There's Porter, like, what? Like, what's that? Say what now? I'm trying to think of what Porter would sound like. I don't really know what Porter should sound like. Toured some of the homes in the Happy Home Showcase. They made me visualize the happy folks who live in them. Now I'm happy too. Happy Home Showcase, I should probably point out something when you leave. It's basically a street pass area. Basically, all the people you street pass, their houses end up in your little zone. Okay, when I say your little zone, I mean Happy Home Showcase. It's basically a way to see other people's houses without, directly communicating with people. I visited a shop run by my old proteges. They were doing alright, so I was relieved. 2 of them are happy, so I'm happy too. Proteges? Oh, duh, I know what a protege is. I was thinking mentor. Confusing protege and mentor. Not sure how that happened. Fluctuating turnip prices, meaning you get either really lucky like that 332 in the corner, or really unlucky like that 253 right next to it. I kinda want to go back to the starting area. So, oh snap, 371. That would not be good. Wait a minute, what am I saying? That would actually be very good. I'm thinking, I was getting it mixed up. Never mind. What I meant, wait a minute. There's, I was confusing numbers, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, I was confusing numbers. I was confusing the space with the turnip price. So that was just my bad. Actually, these are pretty dang good turnip prices. And yeah, I hope next board will unlock the ability to switch out characters. I think that would help a lot. Like how you can check maps and buying turnips. It's actually kind of a cool feature in my opinion. Can I go down? That's a better alternative out of the choices. My friend was humming a catchy song, so I made it into a town tune. My friend loved it and paid me to remix it. If only that actually happened in these games. I'm going to sell half. Because there's a chance I could make more off them, but I also don't want to have to sell too many at loss, just in case. Is that a bad space? No, a good space. Okay. Shot at a balloon that had a letter attached to it. It was a nice, heartwarming message from a country far away. How sweet. Which actually brings me to an interesting point about Animal Crossing, that there are a ton of references to other lands, aka other Nintendo franchises. Nico Harbor for Super Mario Sunshine is referenced. I think Star Fox and Metroid are referenced in Wild World and City Folk. Oh shoot, I'm drawing a blank. But there are a lot of Nintendo jokes in these games. Which I personally appreciate because I like most Nintendo games. Bar's Sewing Machine from Sable, who actually won't be getting an Amiibo until like January, which is kind of weird. Same as before, I just want to be on the safe side and unload some of these now, before the stock prices drop even further. And this guy's in a bad district right here for stocks. I don't really look any different, but at least they paid me to do it. I wish you could change the actual characters, like customize your own playable characters. And since these are just guest characters, I guess it kind of makes sense that you can't do that. First one with a stamp is her. Oh boy, Stitches is fishing. I was going to take out a loan and remodel the exterior of my house. I learned that you can't get a loan for that type of thing. Whoops. I'm pretty sure there's a place pretty close by that would be a better place to sell. Oh wait a minute, what's the turnip price? Can I see that conveniently? Nope. If I get a 6, I'll be in good shape. But I'll probably get a 4. Which will give me... Or I just roll 1. That's cool too. I can use the bells, to be honest. 550. I don't know why animals are actually ever seen taking pictures of themselves. Kind of a nice little detail if they did. I don't mind the guest characters in this, but they really need to have shorter animations. That's my only complaint. Also, this actually looks like a pretty fully realized little Animal Crossing town now that I think about it. Which brings up the question of why isn't this a full game? Again, 2 Zap helmets and sold one off. Also, the music note icon, I'm fairly certain is the same icon that is used for KK songs. So I'm not making a huge profit off this, but hey, better than taking a loss. Like this guy might have to at this rate. Those rolls. A meteor shower, so I made a wish upon a shooting star. Then bells fell from the sky. Did the stars hear me? Apparently. He's like, whoa. I don't know why he looks so shocked, honestly. Stuff like that happens all the time in Animal Crossing. When I put out a piggy bank for financial good luck, visitors started putting change in it. Can't argue with the results. I feel bad for Goldie. I feel like she's kind of been duped. A few more turns to sell off turnips, so no worries. Oh. Well, I just said no worries. Never mind. I'm actually a little worried now. Isabelle stamp. I wonder if the stamps are the same each month. Like if it's always a Nook stamp in January, December, and it's always an Isabelle in January, and so on. Went out and made some pocket money. Nest egg. I don't know what the heck that's supposed to mean. If I can land in that Katrina space, that'd really help. Or is Katrina gone? Well, you know, that's that space. Also, I wish like Sahara would show up. You know, more visitors. Like Gulliver. Like I wish Gulliver showed up more instead of in the one cutscene. Because there's that cutscene where like Gulliver, like I can't wake up Gulliver. I wish there was I wish he appeared more than that in this game. 6. First stamp for this villager. I am tackling them in a really bizarre order right now. I'm just realizing. Everyone is going to a different corner of the map. That's kind of funny, actually. Not funny, that's not the word. Kind of interesting, maybe, because I think each villager right now has a different stamp card. What are the odds that everyone would be going different directions? Just because of space luck. Because I didn't really plan it this way, it's just like I didn't want to land on negative spaces right out of the gate. So I just went certain ways. Also, another thing I should point out is that Amiibo cards are not actually read the same way as Amiibo figures. So you can't cheese the system and use like a KK card to play KK. You actually need a physical KK Amiibo. I can see why they do that, but I wonder how. Because I'm pretty sure in Happy Home Design all the Amiibo are read the same. That'd be a better name than just Shtick number 6. Right? I mean, who names this stuff? Anyway, we can change it, right? Wait, I got the perfect name of Shtick number 6. Ready? We're going with Shticks. Shoutouts to Super Paper Mario. No, wait, no. Never mind. There's the River Styx in Greek mythology, and it's actually the River Twigs, I think, in Super Paper Mario, so that joke totally bombed. Going all out here. Bailing out the stock market. So Nook and this girl are the only ones that have stuff left. I think I want to go into Shrunk's history since we're having this long, repeated cutscene of Shrunk. He was first introduced in Animal Crossing Wild World. He'd occasionally show up and teach your character different emotions. That's a common fact, right? I mean, common in fact. You can only learn 4 emotions at a time, interestingly. Ooh, special shtick. One-liner in 3, 2, 1. Click, 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 click. Turn up price craziness. Click, 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 click. I have no words. I have no words for that. But anyway, as I was saying... Wait, what's he giving me then? Ooh! Can mess up turnip prices. Sweet. Okay. Basically, he'll occasionally just randomly show up in your town, and if you talk to him, he'll teach you an emotion. But the problem with Wild World is you can, and City Folk, by extension, because of the reasons I've already discussed, there's actually a huge problem if you can only learn 4 emotions at a time. So it's kind of difficult to actually learn that many emotions in your old games. And in City Folk, instead of just wandering around your town, he actually performs at the Marquee Theater. I think it was the Marquee. Or am I thinking of something else? But I don't know. He performs at the theater in the city. I think you have to pay like 500 bells to get in. And then hear a joke. And then blah blah blah. And you learn emotions. But you're still capped at 4 if I'm not mistaken in City Folk. And then New Leaf, his role was greatly improved in my opinion. Basically, if you let's see how to explain this. Basically, after playing for a couple, like I think 2 weeks, Dr. Shrunk will show up and will ask you, the mayor, to open up a theater in your town in New Leaf. Which you can do, that's pretty easy to do, right? But in my opinion, is actually kind of one thing that's cool is that you actually have to get signatures to open it up in your town. So that's kind of a cool mechanic, I think. What else? And then in New Leaf, you can learn every joke at one time. That is something totally different in that game, is you can learn all jokes at one time. You have a joke book, and learn can have all, like, however many emotions at once, which is pretty much the only Animal Crossing where you can do that so far, so I say most people like Shrunk a lot better in New Leaf than in the old games. What else? In New Leaf, he also has a new mechanic where you have to actually give him fruit when the Club 101 isn't actually open. Basically, when the club isn't open, he's like tidying up before DJ KK performs. But when he's just basically performing, but wait a minute, he's not like actively performing, but he'll basically do a routine for you, and there's the added emotion of the Shrunk Shuffle or something like that, which is like a super special motion, and you also get Dr. Shrunk's jacket. Bringing up the question, why would you want Dr. Shrunk's jacket? But hey, That's kind of a cool little bonus for being a loyal fan of Dr. Shrunk. Crazy Red's back in town, I see. Let's see, 3. I'm trying to think. Actually, a 3 might help me a lot. Get some more bells. If I make more than 100, that is. If I don't make more than 100, then that was kind of a waste of bells. The passerby tossed us some bells. It was only for practice, so wow. Okay, so that really didn't pay off. I have no clue what I rolled. Oh, hey. That works. Let's see, Crazy Red has an interesting backstory. He actually has a different role in the early games than the later ones. In the early games, he sold anything, I'm pretty sure. He basically just sold tons of different stuff. But in later games, he started to sell a greater variety of items. Like in Safe Oak, I think he's mostly sold like rare paintings, and then New Leaf he only sells paintings and works of art, if I recall correctly. Actually, that brings up a question that they list in the instruction book for this game. They list each and every name and credit for each painting because you know they're copyrighted works. Apparently, I caught a squid. It's worth 100 bucks. Bells. They aren't boxes. They're bells. This isn't the real world. Let's see. Actually, I have to pause for a moment and take care of something. Okay, we're back. I just need to double check something off screen. But, okay. We're back. Resume. Roll the dice. Look. Switch back to the sweater. I should probably pointed that out sooner, but I actually switched back. I don't know, I just like the green look better for Nook. Green look better for Nook. Speaking of green, I took a free correspondence course about positive thinking. Something that Nook probably actually would need. We didn't have a choice to sell turnips for that, so we got kind of lucky, actually. Yeah, we didn't get completely screwed over by the turnips just because of a bad roll on the last turn, that because it sold them. Oh, again, it's Sunday, and you know what that means. 91 per turnip. That's not horrible. That's not great either, but I'm gonna take a chance. Just partly because of who has the most money and or happiness. It just kind of actually not happiness. I wasn't factoring that in at all. I was just trying to play smart, just because of you know. Oh yeah, it's 11-11. Double day. Bonus happy. Wait, you roll double, you get bonus happy points. It's actually just interesting because I rolled doubles a couple times, but I don't remember getting bonus happy points for it. Maybe it actually carries into the mini game itself. It was really busy, but at least I earned some extra bells. So it's just really thinking hard about that couch for some reason. Boy, 1. 6. I don't think that would help us, actually. Let's just roll it normally. We rolled a 6 anyway. That was lucky? Not lucky? I don't know. I woke up stitches from the other house, apparently. That's 1 epic alarm clock. Oh, you can't use cards because of the double stuff. Apparently that really doesn't help. I feel like that's a mistranslation, even. Again, unless someone... I hope maybe someone can explain how the whole luck mechanic works, but... rolling doubles doesn't really seem to make you any luckier. We received a pretty sad letter from my past self, because I had a lot of issues back then. Stop making me sad, past me. Past Nook. Future Nook. Certain the prices are steady. Probably should have bought more, actually, under the circumstances. So fluctuating seems to be the best, because you can have the chance of really good prices mixed with really bad prices. Steady, you usually have a pretty solid mixture of just middle of the road. I bought them for 91, so 105 isn't that good. Let's try to see if we can go a little higher than that. Like 161 perhaps? Wow, that cleaned out Mr. Spiky Hair. Sure. I also kind of wish everything was on the gamepad and the TV, because it gets a little disorienting, like looking back and forth at times. I know that's an age-old argument, but I am finding that to be kind of weird. I have to shift between screens so much in this game. Don't want to sell. Nook's turn. I was kind of hoping for the 132 if I had to. Ooh, 182. Actually, that's not bad. Oh, that's kind of for both. I missed that. Oh, there's a train going by. Man, this month is relatively uneventful. Wait, what? Wait, what? Hope none of you turnip traders were hoping to sell your turnips today. Sorry, but the stock market is closed for the day. Wait, why? Like, what is happening? Guess if I was gonna land on a bad space, then, you know, it would actually be kinda nice. 91 to 100, that's only a 9 group, I almost said rupee, 9 bell improvement. If this guy rolls a 1, I'll be kind of upset. Okay, I'm not upset. Because if he rolled a 1 and landed on 176 on the day the stock market's closed, that would have kind of sucked. Got a letter and a signed photo from KK saying, "Thanks for coming to the show. Please go to shows regularly." That's a blue dresser there. And same with this. If I roll a 1, I'll be kind of annoyed. If I rolled a 2, I would have been glad, actually. Yeah, 146 would have been pretty sweet, actually. My mentor at my part-time job is busy, so I went ahead and cleaned the floor. Also snuck on stage and practiced a few jokes. 444. I'm pretty sure 444 was actually the original name for Club LOL or Club 101 in the original game, but I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to do some more research, but I thought it was 444 in the original. I don't know what the significance of 444 would have been, but well, there was in Mario Party, there was one character that goes 444, Mario Party Advance, I should probably specify. Jones visit. Ugh, I give up. There's nothing else I can do. So she'll give us turnips for free if we land on those spaces. Pretty dang nice. If we can also land on one that has a good stock value and can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. If I'd rolled a 4, I would have been in really good shape. Because I could have gotten 10 more and sold them for almost over twice of what they're actually would be bought for. 30 more isn't bad though. 30 more than what we bought them for. Boy 1. So we're almost halfway there, which seems, I think we're about on track. We're about 25 minutes in. If my calculations are actually correct, because again, I did have to take pause and there's a timer reset, so yeah. 7 plus, what was it, 19? That makes sense. We got 10 turnips and we're immediately turning around to sell them. Kinda feel bad for poor Joan. Let's see, what do I want to roll? Because wait. Up down card. Part of me is tempted. Part of me is also afraid I'll screw up any plans I have, so I think I'll wait for till another turn. Turns out I probably should have used it. Lately I've been really into quiz shows. That's a lot of quiz books. Nope, I don't want to sell. One would, let's see. I can really use like a, what is it, 4? If it was a 3, I'll be kicking myself because I have a 3 card. I don't think it was 3. I think we rolled 1 pass though. Which doesn't help us, but I think we'll get more turnips, if I recall correctly. Yeah, it's not a great price though. Sorry about all this, but I'll need a little help to make things right. What? Ooh, that's new. You donated 1,000 bells. Wow, that kinda sucks. This is probably gonna have to abandon ship to make sure we keep our head above water. Turn the value. Ooh, another good reason. Sold. Okay, so turnips, please be careful. Wow, that's a big drop. I think girl, the player 3 is the only one that, not player 3, but the one in the 3rd position is the only one that actually has turnips right now. I entered a magazine contest and won some bells. Let's see, what else can I discuss? I wish I could back out if you accidentally hit A on the dice. I wish I could back out and re-choose your dice. That's one thing that's kind of annoying me right now. Mostly because I keep accidentally hitting A too fast and not looking at the cards. Let's just... I thought I selected the card. Oh. Well, next turn. Caught a rare insect. I was thinking about donating it to the museum, but I need money, so I sold it instead. Wow. That's kind of cold. Yeah, up down would have helped pretty nicely there. So we're already halfway through the board with Nook, so that's pretty good. We're about on track. Ooh, I should have used the 3 card. Ouch. I'm actually glad that doesn't happen in Home Designer where there's like, oh wow, your house design sucks. I'm never coming back here ever again. As much as people wanted more of a feedback system, I don't think it would have helped any. It just would have been more frustrating than anything, having a more strict critique system. Animal Crossing is kind of a chill game, and thus having the characters be like, wow, your house sucks. That'd be kind of mean. I do think Animal Crossing Happy Home Design is a little too low stakes though, but on the whole I do enjoy the game. Whoa! I didn't see you here until 5 seconds ago. I was about to send a letter to you. Lucky! +3, and also negating the effects of that sad space. So doubly important. We have nothing to lose at this point. Why the heck not? I'm not quite sure if this works. How this works. Does it just... Ooh! That could have worked in our favor. Or completely screwed us over. The latter seems to be much more likely. Wow. I remember the previous time we only got like 2nd place. 36 would be a horrible price to sell at. Let's keep moving. You don't have any terms with Nook, so we can just ignore that aspect. Just worry more about happiness, bells, and whistles. If you want to complete the saying. It's the weekend, so I made some desserts for everyone. Folks were so happy they paid me back a little bit for the cost of the ingredients. That's probably the most devastating one in the game because it costs everybody else money. It's essentially like chance time in a way because you're taking money from other players. So this is just an any kind of fish tourney. So that's cool. Not complaining because I like these a lot better than like the sea bass ones. Because frankly, sea bass aren't really that good points. No, black bass. That's right. Bass is a weird word for me because I always get mixed up with bass. Do I want... let's see, how does this work? How does this card work, actually? Do I just literally choose it, or does it cycle? Oh, you literally just tap on the gamepad, like a little scroller, up or down. Not scroller, but just tap up arrow, down arrow. That's not that bad. It's much better than Mario Kart. Why did I say Mario Kart? Mario Party, where you have to basically eyeball where you want the thing to land. And this worked out pretty dang nicely. Oh, I think that topped the other kid's record. Yeah, I waited till the last minute and got a lot more bells as a result. 2. Is that gold or silver? Silver. It's weird seeing Nook doing all this stuff. That's something else I want to point out. It's weird seeing Nook like fishing and like, you know, digging up bells and stuff. I'm assuming in the summer they have the bug off instead, but I'm not trying to remember if there's certain months that the Bug Off and Fishing Tourney are in the same month. Seems like there are a couple cases of that, so that would be a really packed month for events. I do wish it was a little less RNG heavy, because like the winner landed on the silver space, the second place landed on the gold space, and still lost. So that kind of sucks. Unless I'm just misremembering something from 5 minutes ago. Not even 5 minutes, like 1 minute ago. And also that's kind of an insult being like, oh lastly, so-and-so with that sucky old fish. But consolation prize is... Actually, you don't even get a consolation prize, I don't think. Oh yeah, you do. 5 happy points. And oh yeah, you could potentially rack up a lot more in this month, because you have this little bonus kick from the event. Oh no, I'm tapping the card like I'm shuffling the cards. 2 weeks left. Exactly 2 weeks left. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of padding that could get cut out, like maybe a speed up option. Ooh, that's kind of a high price. Girls too can definitely afford it. So yeah, try that. Nook could use some more bells. 666. It ended up being 6,666 bells for 6,660 bells for Nook, which was like typical Nook, huh? Unless that's a joke that Nook is like the most evil character in all of Animal Crossing. I don't personally believe it. I think Nook's a good guy deep down. He just doesn't quite know how to express himself. I mean, just look at all the stuff with Able, the Able sisters, and all the games actually, they allude to various things about the Able sisters, and it's actually very fascinating. I'd recommend looking into it. I don't think I could do it justice. Off the top of my head, I'd have to really invest some time in research it, but basically Nook was friends with the 3 Able sisters. I think like moved off to basically form a new shop, basically pursue his dreams, but kind of left the Able sisters behind. Apparently the Able sisters were also incredibly poor as well. I don't know all the details, and I kind of don't want to go into too many details and avoid potentially, you know, mess something up. But yeah, that's kind of the basics, I'd say, of their plight. 3 card. Moving on up to the never mind. I worked at the shopping district this weekend handing up balloons. Everyone was smiling, so I couldn't help but smile too. Ooh, only 2 weeks left. And usually it seems to me like it takes like a good week to get to each space, just based on how they're spread out. But I kind of like that. It feels like you don't have too much downtime. I do feel like I think it would be better if you could start another cycle. Obviously, you wouldn't be able to finish that other cycle before the month is over. But I think it would just be kind of nice to be able to. Wow. This is a close game, actually, because all the bell counts are pretty close, and... Wait, that's only 2 more, and I can't back out. I think I just saw 1. I accidentally hit... You can't back out of the bell screen. That's another thing I don't like. In general, you can't really back out of menus in this game. I heard sound of mole cricket, so I took a hole in bingo. Today's my lucky day. I am not going to sell anything with this kid because I want to wait and see what happens. Oh, she's got a lot. If I roll a 3, I'll be in good shape. 5. Of course. She's almost got to complete the stamp. Pretty cool. A lot of singing competitions this game. Nope, don't want to sell. That'd be taking a huge loss. So I want a 2, a 4, or a 5. Preferably a 5, but I doubt I'll get it. 3. Wasn't 3 the only one I didn't say I wanted? Because it's just 122. That's like 10 bells more than what we bought everything for. That's really not worth it. Especially because we don't have that many Tuesday. I can't count, apparently. Or can't read a calendar more precisely. Bwahaha, I guess Katrina doesn't really have much backstory, so I can't really go into much about her. While Rosie's sitting there, reminds me of the movie, actually, which Rosie was actually a major character in. If I remember correctly, I think Katrina, Champ... Not Katrina, I meant Rosie. Rosie, Champ, Margie, the elephant, some grumpy characters. Maybe Chief? I don't remember. But there are a ton of characters, and all the characters that were... A ton of the characters that weren't actually in the town cameoed. Hierophant means well, but when balance is lost, the happiness of all becomes muddy. A troubled future. That is how I interpret the cleric card when reversed. When 1 week starting today, whenever someone rolls a 5, you will lose happiness. That's gonna suck. And I don't know if it's just me, but when that card is in effect, people seem to be more likely to actually roll that number. I don't know if Katrina is just rigging it that way, or if it's just bad luck so far, but it feels to me like, yeah. When a card is in effect, I get that roll more. So shopping furniture and someone, yeah, we already saw that. Crazy furniture is stupid expensive, so yeah, I kind of feel bummed too. Because like the Gracie set is actually pretty cool in my opinion, but I've never collected it in any Animal Crossing because I've never been able to really afford it. About turnip trade. Good, because she's got 150 turnips left over. She could win just out of bells alone. I'm almost noticing, not sure if it's just me, but I feel like bells are actually more important than happy points initially. Yeah, I don't know if maybe it's just me. Maybe there are advantages to both. Obviously, we want the stamp bonuses. The outside was so cool. that doesn't make any sense because... Oh wait, he stayed at a hotel. Okay, that does make sense. I thought he just collected furniture for the snowmen. It's like, wait, why did it cost that much? Ooh, Aurora Borealis. And turnip prices are up. Dang. I wish I'd saved some more now. If I'd only known. It's Wednesday, so there's still a couple more chances to get a really high turnip price. I think I'm gonna wait for that moment then. Yeah, Auroras are pretty rare in Animal Crossing. I don't know if they're like lucky or anything. I would have to look that up. Literally every space except that 123 would be better for us right now, so I'm gonna not sell. Let's see, what would I want? 6 would be good. Too bad you already used that 6 card, that choose card. 111 breaking even. My photo of an Aurora won a prize, and I got some money. It's worth hanging out in the freezing cold. I wish I could do stuff like that in the game, like photo contests. Because you can take photos in Animal Crossing games now. Which games can you do that in? It was expensive, but I don't get it. Okay, she wasn't actually competing, she was just taking it for fun. That would be something at a loss, so I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, 178's looking pretty nice. And 152. Dang it. I thought I got the 150. Ooh, Hierophant, or Cleric, I can't remember. But either way, that's not good. I want to grow a money tree so I can use a golden shovel to plant some bells. I hope it works. Ooh, he's in the red, or the blue. Yikes, we only have like a week and a half left, and still no one has their complete card, like their complete stamp yet. So, guess it's gonna be kind of a race from here on out. Roll the dice and see what happens. Oh, ouch. It's not good. 3. Yeah, getting a 3 with double dice is really not good. Also, it seems to me like, ooh, snake eyes. I wonder if I got paid more because I got doubles. I don't know. I haven't noticed a pattern at all. What do I want? Ooh, basically any roll from here on out would be relatively helpful. Ouch. Yeah, individual dice rolls do count for the cards. So that kinda stinks. Oh, that was lucky. I don't remember, she's the one with tons of turnips. So that's about approximately double what they cost. So that takes her up to 35,000 bells. So, yeah, I feel like, yeah, money is more important than happy points. At least from what I can tell. Oh, apparently it only counts if you get 6s, apparently. Kind of an Animal Crossing, kind of a Mario Party kind of thing. Wow, Nook is rolling in the dough now. 142 isn't a substantial gain, but it's getting a little too close to comfort. And I don't think there's anything that good up ahead, so yeah, I just sold them all. Yeah, because I wouldn't have been able to get any better deals than that, so keep moving. She still has 50 turnips, so I think I'm gonna sell them now to be on the safe side. Because she doesn't want to sell that koi, the red snapper. They kind of look the same in these games. Just the kois are bigger, and I think they're found in rivers. Or was it ponds? I can't remember where you actually catch a koi. Oh, that one. Wait. Oh, dang it. It doesn't have any turnips left. 164 would actually be a pretty dang good price. And I can't remember how far along everyone is. For completion progress, girl 2 is almost, the one I'm currently playing, is almost to the end. I want to double check where she is on the map, actually. Actually, everyone's almost to their goals. That's gonna be interesting, because everyone's gonna have, like, super high happy bonuses. And that might actually, ooh, ouch. That might get me to, yep, it did. Done. Oh yeah, it's kind of a New Year's theme, so I bet that is the one for January, like, consistently. Just accept the job request from client who wants to renovate a home, sold by me. Dang. That's like 59 happy points right there, if I can hold on to that money. Oh, good thing I sold, because that's kind of depressing. If I still had that looming. So I'm just tallying up everyone's money right now, and at the moment, Nook is in a really good spot right now because he's got a lot of money. It's between Nook and the second turn person. Help someone who washed up on the beach. Turns out he's a sailor. I arranged for a boat to take him back home. Captain actually does charge 1,000 bells, I should also point out. So that is accurate to the games. Having to pay 1,000 bells to help Gulliver get home through Captain. Captain is a kappa, not a turtle. And kappas are actually kind of gnarly creatures in Japanese mythology. I think I've already mentioned that in another video, I can't remember. But yeah, not exactly a kid-friendly monster, let's just put it that way. So, 2 have finished their stamps. Will we get a third the same turn? Ouch, yeah, she's getting kind of comboed with that card. Oh, we got a third. So this will bump her up to 109. Plus 36. So yeah, it looks to me... Ow. I was doing weird stuff with my jaw at the time, that's why it might have sounded weird. It looks to me like Nook is gonna end up winning again. And to be honest, I'm playing everybody, so it's not like cheating. Well, I mean, it technically is cheating, but it's not like, oh, I'm not trying to sabotage anyone, I should probably specify that much. I'm just playing through, as I normally would. I don't want to sabotage anybody. Because I'm playing to win no matter what. All's fair in love and Animal Crossing. Last week of turnips. I actually kind of want to go all in. This will probably backfire big time, but I actually do. Yep, that's a lot of turnips. Red is in last, I think, because he doesn't have that much money. Even though I think he has a decent amount of happiness, he just doesn't have the money for it right now. because the money gives you so many happy points if you play your cards right. With the stock market and everything, yeah, you can get a ton of stuff. Just through basically endgame bonuses. It's like how a lot of times people strategically like to collect the she might be back in the game. A lot of people like to collect coins in Mario Party more than the actual stars, because the minigame star and the coin star, those are 2 stars that if you lock down minigames and coins, you can actually end up winning just through that, just by saving your money. Say you have 20 coins and you buy a star, and someone else has 20 coins, then they automatically get the coin lead if they get any more coins. So sometimes it's actually worth it to pass up stars in Mario Party just to maintain a coin lead. It doesn't happen too much when it's like that advantageous. Yeah, you're supposed to use Shovel Nook, not an axe. You can use an axe, I think, but it's not good because you can break your axe. And you want to do that. Axes cost like 500 bells. No big profits or losses, which is actually not something I want to hear. Ooh. I'm trying to also figure out when opposite day happens, because there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to why it's opposite day. This really messes her up because she was almost... No, actually she's pretty far away from her objective. So I think it's safe to say that girl number 3, because the blue is gonna be last. Mostly because the tarot cards just kind of messed her up partway through. Red is probably gonna come first or second. He's actually in a pretty good spot right now. I have changed my wallpaper and carpet. It's amazing how those 2 things can completely change your room. Yeah, so hair was kind of awful. 140 is actually not a bad price, especially because I'm already in debt anyway. I have nothing to lose and everything to gain. I kind of wanted 1. Nope. Didn't get it. I got the logo backwards on some shirts I designed, and a lot of folks bought them. I was embarrassed, so I handed out replacement shirts. Oh, that's kind of funny actually. 80 bells was a huge loss. Basically, with green, she could win it depending on the turnip prices. That's basically the only thing that can take out Nook's reign of terror at this point. Is just really good luck with the turnips. Nook being philanthropic, who would have thought? I like how you get depressed if you're in debt. AKA something Nook should probably learn to relate to. Yeah, if Nook's so depressed by debt, maybe he shouldn't put so much crushing debt on people. Yeah, taking pictures at like sunset is really hard. I can say that from personal experience actually. Not an easy thing to do. Because, well, glare. I was trying to listen to music, but it went away. It sounds like a remix of an old Animal Crossing song. Oh man, that was a waste of time. I could have made a lot of money if I just waited 1 more turn to sell those turnips. If I roll a 3 or like a 3, I'd be in good shape. Oh hey, look at that. And this is the girl with 380 turnips, by the way. So this comes out to... Okay, let's see, this is what... Oh, 72,000 bells. That's 77 happy points. Assuming they don't round. If they round, then it'd be 78 happy points. That's a huge lead. I can't tell what the number is on there. Long clip that was bothering me, and I feel a lot better. Can't tell what the turnip prices on that space are. 168. Unfortunately, that's the best space in the near future. I think... Wait, what? 90,000? Did it just say 90,000 on my screen just now? I'm going to have to look again. Hey there, work at the Crazy Red's card shop. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. I don't know why you buy cards this late into the game. Ooh, wow, this is a close game. It's kind of neck and neck between Nook and girl like the green player green. I think I'll just call it green player. Ooh, Gulliver, actually helping him this time. I'm gonna wait. Take a chance on getting a better space. He's got no turnips, so it doesn't affect him at all. That does, though. Oh, my jaw's kind of cracking today. Today night it snowed and it was cold, so I bought a board game. That's the Desert Escape, it looks like to me. And I see Mo, I think. That wasn't Mo. It wasn't Mo. There's Tom and Mo, and they kind of look the same to me. From a distance, from that distance, because they're both blue cats. These JKK shows are always so cool. Folks are dancing away all their stress and having a good time. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty dang close game, actually. I'm actually kind of surprised. It all depends on these last couple rolls. If, like, Nook gets, like, really bad luck and loses, like, 1,000 bells consistently. Also, at this point, buying a card would be stupid because I have the bell lead. I feel like there is kind of like a strategy of what you buy, because you do, like Mario Party, you do have to factor in, like, buying stuff. So I kind of like that. It's kind of cool. It's not just mindless partying. You actually have to kind of think strategy occasionally. It's funny, Nook's sweater looks more detailed on the Amiibo in the actual game, I was just noticing. Oh man, 6 is there. She could make it to the goal, but it'd have to take like 2 really like god tier rolls to get there. Ooh, if I get like a 6 card, she might be able to make it, but I don't think it's too likely. Honestly, at this point, I'm guessing higher just because that's the only thing that will help me. Because if I got a 6 card, that would have actually helped me out quite a bit. 106, oh wait, 161. That time comes out to be 17,000. That doesn't seem like that much compared to like what Nook and the other character got. Katie or Bells? I'm calling Bells just to, you know, secure endgame status. I think he's gonna beat the, no, the blue girl might pass him up because she has a lot more bells. Blue might pass up red. Green is safely 2nd place, or 1st place even. Am I getting, okay, I'm getting bells. Might as well establish a bell lead. Yeah, wow. Getting like, let's see, how many does Nook have again? Nook's gonna win, but it's gonna be pretty close, which is nice. Blowouts are not fun in any game, in my opinion, because this is boring. It's having a blowout, like in sports, like when it's like football, it's like 40 to like 2. Not that you can actually get 2 points in football easily, more like 3. But yeah, it's kind of just. I'm sensing a pattern here. Every time she pulls a 4 card, it seems to be a 2 card. I don't know if it's just me. It feels like it's a pattern. Ooh, only 2 more days left till the end of the game, and Dr. Shrunk. Just shave off more time. Yeah, these do really go about an hour and 10 minutes consistently, which is actually weird that it's so consistent. It's kind of nice because you actually know what you're getting yourself into, even when not using time limits. I'd have to roll, ooh, like get perfect rolls the next 2 turns. Never mind, apparently I'm getting perfect rolls the next 2 turns. It will at least put her back in the game. Even if she won't be able to catch up quite, she'll still be, you know, in the game. Oh, 5 cards, that's perfect, actually. Unless 5 is a bad space. I haven't looked that far ahead, not far apart. What am I saying? These jokes are the same, I wish I could skip them. That's the Shrunk shuffle. That little dance you just did. And you can actually learn that in New Leaf if you do a really good job in the game. And, like, see him, like, 30 times. I keep forgetting to do that. So 2. I got 5. More Shrunk. So only seems to have 7 jokes, like 1 for each dice, and then the special one, which I wonder if it's always turnips or if it's random. I need to do some investigation, not that it will help because this is mostly RNG. Trying to investigate stuff in Amiibo festivals isn't gonna exactly be fun. Or usually to pull off trying to do like intense research into the inner workings of an Amiibo festival. Humidity, you'll zonk right out. Yeah, I'm not sure if you should be bragging about that though. Yeah, this has been about an hour, I think, if my calculations are correct. So yeah, it'll be about an hour and 10 minutes probably by the end, because I do want to show off some other stuff. Girl number 2. Wait, girl number 2, is she? Wait a minute. Oh, wait, I'm thinking of a different girl. Never mind. Oh, whoa. More happiness for her. Depending on what happens between these next 2 turns, things could swing the other way. Like if I roll a 6 right now, then green might have a chance to catch up. What was I just saying? It all depends on how much I also lose. I totally got trying. Ooh. See? Gap is closing. Whether it will be enough to make a difference though. It's actually kind of an intense game, for once. Last kind of 2 games were kind of blowouts. Stock market is really unstable right now. This would have been a horrible turn, or a really brilliant turn to sell stuff on. See, like, oh hey, if I rolled a 2 this turn, I would have solidified a pretty solid lead, but otherwise, eh. I forgot to use my card! What was I thinking? Oh man. Sorry, Blue. I totally botched that turn. Because I wasn't thinking. I might as gonna take a chance and hope I make more bells from this and it costs to use this move card. Though, to be honest, so far, whenever I use a move card, I usually... Oh, hey. I actually got a profit about 450 bells. Not too shabby. Roll a 1, please. I really want her to roll 1, actually. 2. It's gonna be Bellsy. Oh! Oh, wait. 1 more space, not 2 more. Duh, that was stupid. I just probably just cost. If she loses by 1 point, then that would have totally been my fault. No doubt about it. So, I kinda hope she doesn't lose by just 1 music note now. She's not, actually, because Nook's in good shape. Actually, I'm just curious to see if this would balance it out enough. Because I actually kind of want it to be a close game. Oh, that's Rover! That wasn't Mo or Tom. It was Rover, probably. Because I saw Isabel Nook, but... like, why is Mo there? Makes more sense being Rover. Why is Rover not in this game enough? Like, very much. So, even if it wasn't for those last 2 moves, Nook still would have had a pretty decisive victory. 17 having points isn't too bad, though. For a luck game. Ooh, to try to do the math. Not gonna level up this game. Next game we're gonna level up, and I have no clue what we're gonna unlock. Outfit-wise, because I can't think of any more outfits for Nook. From New Leaf, at least. Maybe they might go back to like his old outfits, but in terms of his newer outfits, I can't think of anything actually. Also, being a completionist in this game would suck because you'd have to get all the happy points for every amiibo, which would take actually it wouldn't take too long because you could like just do 4-player games by yourself. It wouldn't be too bad. Okay, so now that we're back on the menu screen. And also now that we're done, oh, we finally got it. Okay, what the heck, let's show it off. Another thing I want to show off is on the touchscreen map. Oh yeah, I scanned in some cards anyway, but apparently this just fills up the plaza. There's a picture with the gyroid in the center. If you tap him on the bottom screen, you can actually rename all the characters. Enter a new name. So, like, if I want to name him, what does he make me think of? If I wanted to name him, like, Cloud, I can. Oh no, and like, if I want to name this guy something, yeah, you could just name them all. So I'll probably name them all. Probably next video, I'll probably pick very random names, so be warned. But yeah, I just want to show off that you can indeed name characters. I kind of want to check this out. Okay, so on the touchscreen, there's a little icon in the bottom right now. If you tap it, you go to a loading screen. But after the loading screen, you go to this. Lloyd, welcome. You can build houses for new residents or features to the board game town. You need cards and happy tickets. What do you want to do? I want to try this. Invite a new resident. Who do I want to invite? I think I'm going to invite... okay, at the bottom of the stack. I'm going to invite 3 for starters. Invite Deanna to this town and choose a place to build a house. So you can pick where they live, so that's the thing. You happy with building Diana's house here? Looks good. So now she's living in her town. Diana moved into town. Get a little extra help next time you play. Tap a residence Amiibo card to have that character roll the die for you. Oh, cool. So I'm gonna add 3 more. Next is rolled. So same. Oh wait, we can have. Okay, I'm just gonna fill out the town. That's what I'm gonna do. So choose here. Sure. So same apparently, like he'll help you, I guess. I don't know how he'll help you, but okay. I'll just take your word for it, Lloyd. And let's see. Walker. If I can pick up the card off the table. I'm going to invite Walker and choose a place to build a house. Maybe. Oh wait, we can have 2 more after this. I don't have every card, even just first wave. I don't have every card, so obviously I can't exactly take card requests. And because we didn't see them very much, let's try to put in some special characters. See if this will work. So it looks like Sahara can't build a house in this town. Darn it. So who else? Okay, put down the stylus and actually look at what cards you have. Something diverse. Dina. Dina was actually one of my very first villagers in the GameCube Animal Crossing. Suffice to say that, yeah, I kinda want Dina in here, in town. And, just to vary it up a bit, let's throw in Midge, if it'll load. Choose a place to build. Well, there's only 1 house left, so guess we're gonna have to build it here. Build a house here. Voila! So we have actually populated our town a little bit more. It's kind of nice. It's a little less empty looking. Let's try to build a feature. Choose a feature from the list on the gamepad. So there's a flower bed, orchard, lotus pond, forest glade, meeting place, campfire, well, wheat field, bamboo forest, fountain park, playground, sandbox, statue fountain, illuminations, rose garden, topiary garden, sun garden, fairy tale park, brunch spot, Stonehenge, lighthouse, windmill, power plant, public restroom, pool, outdoor theater, campsite, police station, set center, cafe. Going cafe. I just want to see what this looks like. If you build a cafe in this town, it'll look something like this. If you build a cafe once, you won't be able to demolish it, okay? Okay, so it's auto-placed. That'll be 5 happy tickets. Thanks. oh man, this is gonna be a grindy game, isn't it? Because you have to use happy tickets. You get a happy ticket for every 100 happy points, like in the top left. And also, each of these mini games costs tickets. This one costs 3. Do they all cost 3? No, this one costs 4. So 7, 12, 15, 19, 24, and 27. So it costs like 27 happy tickets to just do this part of the game, and then a ton more to fill out the town. And obviously you get more events as you fill out the town, so this is going to take a while. Yeah, I'll probably do some rounds off screen just to grind up points. So yeah, that I think is a good stopping place. And next time on Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, we will be, I guess, heading to February and seeing what awaits us there. Thank you for watching.